Greetings from day 6 on the Appalachian Trail. Just hiking along a fairly flat section at the moment. Come about a mile up from Low Gap Shelter, where I tented last night. And originally the plan was that we were going to push on maybe 15 miles to a place called Trail Mountain Shelter. But that's actually on top of a mountain, and the weather forecast seems to be for like 50-mile-an-hour gusts, potential for snow and all kinds of fun weather. So it looks like I may be going to cut it short for today and do maybe a 7-8 mile day and stop at a place called Blue Mountain Shelter. So that's the plan. But see how I feel, see how the day goes, see if the weather forecast changes. Seems to be more views today. It's not quite so foggy. It's not raining. Sorry, that might have been a bit of a quick spin. But yeah, seems like it's an okay day. No sun, very overcast, but nice and cool for trudging along. Okay, see you later. Quite literally a green tunnel. Just so much of this covered, rhododendron lined, at least I think they're rhododendrons. Could be mountain laurels, or they could be the same thing, I don't know. But it just forms this green tunnel over the trail, and you just walking through it. Okay, just had a nice little climb there. It's about 10:30, so time for a little break for some water and second breakfast. Second breakfast is definitely a thing on the trail. Just lots of little snacks to keep going. I've got some nuts and some dried mango. Very much looking forward to it. I thought I'd also take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the hostel stop and how that kind of works. So at various points along the trail there are gaps or places that you can get out, and you can call a shuttle to get a ride into town or to a hostel. There's lots of great hostels by the looks of things who will come and get you for a fee, and then we'll put you up. So my experience was with Green Dragon Hostel, and they were amazing. They picked us up from Neal's Gap, which was about 30 minutes away, and it was a $60 fee for the shuttle, and that was split 4 ways between the 4 of us who had decided to come off. So $15 each, and that's there and back. So they came and picked us up at Neal's Gap, drove us all the way back to the hostel, and then back to trail the following day. So $15, absolute bargain. And then the hostel itself was $60 for a bunk, and you saw the bunks. We got dinner, we got breakfast, we got laundry, all free. They took us into Hiawassee, which is the nearest town. And because it was Monday, we had Hiawassee the mayor of Hiawassee does a cookout for thru hikers on Mondays. So hot dogs, cheeseburgers, drinks, the works, all free. Just, I guess, Southern hospitality. And it blows me away. But so all of that for a round fee trip of $75. In my mind, absolute bargain. But as I say, there's various points you can do it, various points you can jump on and off. Some people do it fairly regularly, and it's kind of known as platinum blazing if you do it all the time. But it was a lovely stop, lovely to get off trail for a night, and then back on. So yeah, just thought I'd fill you in on that while I wait and have second breakfast. All right, catch you later. Coming down into Chattahoochee Gap, which is a great name. And you see there's plenty of different ways here. So there's a Jack's something trail up there, Blue Blaze, and then there's a trail down there. The Jack's Gap trail there. We go down there because of the White Blaze, and there's a lovely helpful signpost telling us it's the Chattahoochee Gap. So remember that rainstorm we were promised? Here we go. So settling in for the night. It's probably about 3 o'clock, but it's going to get dark fairly quickly. Temperature's supposed to drop down to freezing, or 20 freedom units for the Americans, Fahrenheit. We've had heavy rain, heavy winds, due to continue, I think, throughout the night. So yeah, we're just kind of hunkering down. That's the cabin back there. I thought I'd come in and sign off. Relatively easy day, about 7.5 miles, maybe 8 with a couple of side trails. Yeah, looks like maybe tomorrow the plan will be to do similar, another 8 miles up to the top of a place called Trey Mountain, but we'll see what the weather looks like. As you can see, there isn't much of a view. The fog has kind of rolled in. But yeah, fun times. It's it's going to be cold, but there's a few of us in a shelter, so snuggle in, I guess. Cool. Laters.